What's up, guys? This is D1B Universe, and I am about to finally get started on an episode that I haven't gotten to in a while. See, sorry to all of my RWBY subscribers on my channel that I did not get to this sooner, but I had Thanksgiving and a whole bunch of other stuff that I had to get to, because thanks to Thanksgiving, it's funny, I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Thanks to Thanksgiving, I was behind on some of the work I needed to do for class, because I went over to New Orleans, and over in New Orleans, I had none of the equipment that I needed to get done with animations, and other related things when it comes to homework that I needed to get done. But thankfully, I didn't take that big of a hit from the stuff that I did lose and stuff that I didn't lose when getting back into the class this week. So, yeah. We're just gonna get started in this episode, and hopefully I can get to episode 5 just as a lot faster than this one. And I was about to say just as fast would be very slow. So let's go. 3, 2, 1 now. Now, if anyone's wondering about the beanie, I don't like my new haircut. For all the people who don't know about this, I don't like my new haircut that my sisters gave me. Not because they did a bad job, it's because I don't like my hair being this short, so I kind of feel weird when it's like this and when I look at myself in the camera, okay? So that's why I'm currently wearing this beanie on my head. Hopefully it doesn't look weird, but whatever. Also, this is RWBY episode 4, Family. With the title like that, I can already see this is probably going to be somewhat emotional, if not incredibly emotional. And also, I saw on a thumbnail of the YouTube account of Rooster Teeth that I saw Yang's face, and it seemed very distraught. So obviously, look, I've already been reacting to a lot of things that had like very horrific things going on to certain characters that I admire. So hopefully this is not as bad as I'm thinking it's going to be. At least I hope not. But I can handle it. Handle it, maybe, probably. How you guys been doing? I'm doing great. All right, time to get started. Former dude again. Wonder, are you gonna have like a story arc into this, or are you just gonna be like, you know, around? Okay. Hey, you're like me. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm all like, who is that handsome devil?
Hello?
What? Whatever this kid is.
I'm Professor Osborn.
Sup, Osborn? What's up? Okay. Okay, that's an opening for you. That's just a straight up opening for you. Okay, hi Ozpin, wherever you. Oh my god, come on. Oh no. Man. Pete, this is just a never waking nightmare, and this is already. It's like if you look up the article of PTSD, it's literally every single symptom that she is currently going through right now. Like
wearing a skirt. I was just a TA. I didn't know what to do, so I just left the room to laugh.
I'm guessing you're talking about the time Chan walked in.
We told him it was a kilt. He'd never worn a uniform before, so he didn't know.
It's different. Okay.
That is terrible. What is wrong with you? Hey, the girls all said he had nice legs.
I did that jerk a favor. Besides, that's not even the best part. See, then we...
Like what you see?
They have fun. At least they're having fun. At least someone's having a great time in this show. Because there's not many moments like this anymore, are they?
Miss Xiaolong, please join us.
Yes. Pull up a chair. Please pull up a chair.
I'm good. So what are you doing here?
Despite popular belief, teachers do have a life outside the classroom.
Professor Goodwitch is working round the clock to restore Beacon to its former glory.
Former
But the
glory
school
is,
wasn't
you know,
built
that
in
giant
a
thing
day,
in the
and we all
top
need
of
some
it.
rest
Sure.
from time to time.
Look, let's not worry about that right now. So, there we were, standing in the auditorium, looking at Qrow wearing a skirt. Then Oz tells everyone it's time to work on our landing strategy. The Broadway twins
The good old days of when you guys were part of Beacon.
interesting, to say the least.
That sure didn't seem to stop young Ty.
Hey, come on, man. She's right here.
Oh, please. She's a mature young woman. If she can handle combat, she can handle a few jabs at her old man.
That's not the issue, Pete. And besides, she's still a teenager.
But
She is also in the
she's
room.
in right there.
Directly spoken to.
Come on.
And I think I've been through enough to be considered an adult at this point.
I wouldn't argue with that, actually.
Adult or not, you still got a long way to go before you're ready for the real world.
Oh my gosh, does every father figure just have the same 3 condescending phrases?
Yeah,
Yes.
but we only use them when we mean it.
Is that so?
As a matter of fact, it is so. If you honestly think that you're ready to go out there on your own, well, I guess you lost some brain cells along with that arm.
Dude. Low. Blow.
You jerk!
But good, though. Good, though. That's a nice test to see if she's truly getting into the spirit of this dilemma that she's currently at. That's good. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy 15, and they did a joke almost exactly like that, so I'm good.
Why haven't you tried on the arm yet?
Oh, yes. A piece of Atlas technology being given out like that is rare indeed. Not to mention the effort it took to deliver it here. It seems a great many people want to see you return to normal.
Do you see my hand?
Everyone keeps talking about me getting back to normal. And I appreciate it. But this is normal now. It's just taking me a while to get used to it.
I wouldn't blame you.
Normal is what you make of it.
It's like, oh look, I lost an arm. Not everyone can be like Solid Snake here.
Do you want me to just pretend like nothing happened? I lost a part of me. A piece of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
You're right. It's not coming back.
Unless you were a Namekian.
But that doesn't have to stop you from becoming who you want to be.
It's like a huge
You're
roadblock.
Yang Xiaolong, my sunny little dragon.
Silly little dragon.
You can do whatever you put your mind to. So whenever you're ready to stop moping and get back out there, I'll be there for you.
See, I like him right now. He is not afraid to tell it like it is. I like that.
Fear is like any other emotion. It comes and goes. It's all in how you handle it.
This is what happens when you walk into a room full of teachers and a
I
dad.
find myself wrestling with that emotion from time to time.
Really? You?
He's afraid of mice.
Oh
Bring
god.
only disease and famine. And don't even get me started on their tails. So
This is exactly what you needed.
Unnatural. Paul, I assure you, you're safe. There's no mice here right now.
Good night.
But yeah, that's something that it's something with people going through this sort of thing need, like happy faces and good words of like clarity of how life works and how it's not completely bad.
Anytime. You're always welcome.
It may be a while before we return. There is still much work to be done at the school.
I hesitate to ask, but is there any word from young Miss Rose?
Not yet.
Have you thought about going after her? Trying to bring her home?
I've got to look after some things.
Hey, there's something. Hey, it shows clarity.
We can hit the next town before sunset.
Speaking of which,
It's still there.
Of course it'll be there. This one's supposed to be pretty big.
Higan Bana. It's a well-protected village with a popular inn.
Which means no camping in the rain.
the camping in the rain is fun.
Everything's gonna be fine.
All the witness,
You know,
probably
I've had a lot of ups and
heartbreaking.
downs, but things could be a lot worse. I really thought we'd see more Grim. As did I.
Oh, speak and you shall receive, gem.
Higan Bana.
Oh, God. Wow, right on cue, buddy. Oh, hey, Qrow, what's up? Way to bring karma into the mix, and having the comeback karma kill the karma before it gets there.
Luck.
Or in this case, it would be bad luck mixed in with some good luck, the good luck overtaking the bad luck before the bad luck could actually affect the people who brought the bad luck to them. Because karma is more like you do something bad happens to you sort of thing. So they didn't do anything bad, they're just expecting bad stuff to happen. Yeah, I like how the show just plays with my other intent to talk through it. So Qrow's basically been spying on them this entire time. I'm not surprised.
From the woman upstairs. Red eyes. Said you wouldn't mind bottom shelf.
Well then.
Thanks.
But I went ahead and gave you top. Lucky you.
Qrow, dude, you have got the stuff, and you know the stuff that you have. You're putting it on the table, eating it, and then regurgitating it back up on the table again. Unless that was something. But remember, don't get distracted. Qrow, ladies man. About time I saw you again.
Hello, brother.
Jeez.
Raven.
Well, how are you doing?
So, what do you want?
A girl can't just catch up with her family.
Not what
You can,
when you're doing
but you're not.
stuff like this.
How about we get on with it? Unless you plan on keeping these coming.
Does she have it?
You gotta elaborate. You gotta use your words.
Did you know Yang lost her arm?
That's not...
Rhetorical question. I know you know. It's just obnoxious that you'd bring up family and then carry on like your own daughter doesn't exist.
I saved her.
Once.
That one
That
time.
was your rule, right?
Everyone gets one.
Real Mom of the Year material, sis.
I told you Beacon would fall, and it did. I told you Ozpin would fail, and he has.
Well, unless now he's in the mirror, I
You
guess.
tell
But,
me.
or you know, inside that kid. But
Salem have it.
I thought you weren't interested in all of that.
I just want to know what we are up against.
And which we are you referring to?
see, that's why I like Qrow. He thinks outside the box and inside the box all at the same time.
You should come back, Raven. The only way we beat her is by working together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You're the one who left. The tribe raised us, and you turned your back on them.
They were killers and thieves.
They were your family.
You have a very skewed perception of that word.
I like how he continues to
people now.
just deflect the words
And
right
as
back
leader,
at
I
him.
will do everything in my power to ensure our survival.
I saw. The people of Qrow saw too.
The weak die, the strong live. Those are the rules.
Meh, I guess.
Well, you've certainly got someone strong on your side. I've seen the damage.
We couldn't have known the Grimm would set in as quickly as they did.
I'm not talking about the Grimm. And I'm not talking about you either.
If you don't know where the relic is, then we have nothing left to talk about.
Yeah, for Yang's mother, I don't see the
Spring
resemblance.
Maiden is either.
Not in the face and
If
everything.
you
Yeah.
do, I need you to tell me.
And why would I do that?
Sounds like it's just Yang with black hair now.
We're all going to die.
That statement was so serious. Something just.
Are you referring to?
Oh, low blow. Don't just use his words like that. It was just the thing that he's been doing the entire time. Ugh. That really reminds me of the Organization 13S thing. Just like, open up a portal, walk through it.
Make this one a double.
Who else but Qrow? Man, just such great families in this. Just so much bonding. There you go. How does it metallic? Because I was feeling it's kind of weird.
Get started.
The only way to face your fears is by actually facing your fears. Because, you know, if you run away from them, you're not technically facing them. So, kind of like a redundant statement, but it's a statement nonetheless. Good to know Yang is coming back to us, and with a robotic arm to then eviscerate any opponents that ever dare to come to her wake. And I'm happy to see Yang getting out of this PTSD funk that's been going on, because I've been really depressed because of it. So yeah, this episode was great, involving everyone except Blake and Weiss in the matter. So, you know, we got the whole focus on relatively two groups and what they're doing, and now we got to see what Qrow's up to. And also the beginning of this is definitely something to definitely talking about, because I mean, that's one way to open up anything. You got the kid. I don't know his name. I don't know if his name's been confirmed, and God knows I'm not going to know about it because I don't read comments anymore. But hey, if you have a Twitter and you're feeling to just post that on Twitter that one time, please. I'll be willing to retweet it to let you know that I know about this kid's name. But this kid, two things. One, Ozpin is somewhat inside this kid's body somehow. Or two, he's inside the mirror. I'm going more towards the former because it seems more of a spiritual aspect than a weird mirror fantasy thing. But that's cool to know. Good to know. Because I've been talking to my friends about, you know, RWBY and all that stuff, and I'm like, they're like, Ozpin is dead, like legit dead, like he is gone. Like how people are expecting Pyrrha to not be like heard again, like real time heard because she's dead. I knew for a fact that Ozpin in some way, shape, or form is gonna pull a Professor X up in this. Like, he's going to survive somehow. I don't know whether it's gonna be like physical body-wise or spiritual body-wise, but he is not fully dead. He's not gonna be gone. I don't confirm a kill unless I see a body, unless I see that body eviscerated. If it's a kill off screen, I'm not taking it until I'm 100% proven wrong. And this proves my fact. I'm happy about that. Can't wait to see what they do with it. But Ozpin is here. Don't know what he's going to be doing, but sure, why not? So anyway, going on with the rest of the episode. Just more PTSD stuff going off with Yang, with the nightmares, the constant reminding of her and stuff and like that. This is in tremendous fear. And she got the thing what you needed. Good talk with good people. And again, with Final Fantasy 15. Since Final Fantasy 15 came out literally like, what, 2 days, a few days ago? 3 to 4 days ago, whatever. since it came out, I can't really talk about it in trances of spoilers, but then again, the story is so convoluted and all over the place, I don't even know if you really care about that, but just to be safe, I'm not going to say anything about it. Let's just say, in Final Fantasy 15, there's a scenario where there's a joke being made. It's off the hand kind of joke. It's not even supposed to be like main plot-wise story thing. It's just an offhanded joke made by a guy. I'm like, don't you think that's a little too soon? This kid kind of just went through that kind of thing. You're just already pulling that joke? That's funny. But in this case, it's like, Dad pulled a joke. Many things was like, oh my god, low blow. But Yang took it like it was like, that's actually a good one. That's what I wanted to see from her, because that's Yang. That's Yang. And seeing more of Yang, thinking that her life is just completely down the crapper after this scenario. People win and people lose. When you lose, you're supposed to get back up to then continue on to try to win. This is one of the things that I'm happy that she got their bearings to get back into, especially at the end of the episode where she's wearing the robotic arm. Now, there was some things said in the last episode where I'm like, the whole robotic arm thing. I'm sorry if I worded it wrong, but I'm not going to blame anyone for thinking that I completely apprehended the mechanical arm thing. I didn't really mean to say that. If I did say it, I didn't really mean to say that I never wanted to see her with the robotic arm. It wouldn't feel like Yang to me. Just saying it wouldn't be something that she would immediately jump onto on the bandwagon. And if she has a robotic arm, just know that, you know, I just think she would still be a badass with one arm. This statement can still be true, but I'm not completely saying no, she cannot have the mechanical arm. It's perfectly fine for her to have a mechanical arm. She's going to be great with it. Just know, it's just that, okay? I'm sorry again. But yeah, it's good to know about this. And having Ruby in the game, Team Ranger, Team Orange, again, I haven't gotten a full definitive. I'm going with Team Ranger. My interpretation of this team is Team Ranger because I like that name. Team Ranger over here is about to go to this other place that's basically reminding me of Ba Sing Se in Aang. It's a big place with a good inn, but it probably doesn't have a huge wall, probably. And yeah, they're just on their journey, going ahead and knowing how John is going through his loss of Pyrrha. The emotions, the feelings in this show is just so, yeah. But the main thing you can probably take from this episode is the things that Qrow and Yang's mom is going through, Raven, and what Yang had to do when it comes to her revelation of this entire ordeal she's been going through. Seeing Raven more than 2 seconds at a time is great now, and now we got to see her for a long period of time talking to Qrow, and they have this conversation back and forth of using each other's words against each other, deflecting words from previous experience with one another. Great to know brother and sister are getting along so well, because I haven't seen a single brother and sister not get along in any show ever. But in any case, this has been a great episode. Hopefully I can get to the 5th episode relatively fast, unlike this time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and hopefully you are getting used to this beating thing until my hair grows out into a particularly good degree that I can declare that this is the old me again. So yeah, this is Do You Want to Be Universe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.